everyone, it's me again, Elaine. Welcome back to another episode of Bullet 101. For today's class, I'm going to talk about bullet vibrators. We always recommend this love toy for beginners and you will learn why that's the case later. And I'm also going to share with you how to use it safely. So take your seats, grab your notepads, and get ready to learn everything you need to know about bullet vibrators. Let's dive right in! Lesson number 1, what is a bullet vibrator? A bullet vibrator or a mini vibrator is a sex toy shaped like a bullet. So here's what it looks like. It has a cylindrical body that often comes with a pointed round or a tapered tip. It's small and fits right in the palm of your hand, but don't underestimate its power due to its size, as this will surely rock your world, especially if you've never tried vibrators before. This sex toy has 3 main parts: the body, the tip, and the base. So the body is a central component of the device, delivering vibrations to your erogenous zones. The tip is the pointed or rounded part at the end of the body. Some insertable bullet vibrators also have curved tips for G-spot stimulation. Last but certainly not least is the base. This area has all the buttons, battery covers, and charging ports. Lesson number 2, benefits of using a bullet vibrator. You don't have to be a beginner to enjoy this love toy. In fact, there are distinct features that a bullet vibe has that you can't find in any other types of vibrators. In this lesson, we will discuss those benefits that will determine if this toy is right for you. Benefit number 1, it delivers precise stimulation. Since the tip is small, it can provide targeted and concentrated vibrations. Women love using this in their clitoris, nipples, and their other erogenous zones. It simply hits the right spots. Benefit number 2, it's easy to use. You can take your sexcapades to greater heights with just a click of a button. A mini vibrator often has 1 to 2 controls. Once you already know how to turn on the device and change the vibration modes, you already know how to use it. No complicated instructions or steep turning curves. Benefit number 3, it's more affordable compared to other types. Since the bullet vibrator uses smaller casings and motors, they are not as expensive as the bigger ones, like a G-spot vibe or a magic wand massager. Benefit number 4, it's portable and discreet. Some peeps love a mini vibrator because it's easy to bring it anywhere. See, it fits right into my hand, so you can easily put it in your hygiene or cosmetic kits. Most bullet vibrators also have a discreet design like a lipstick or a USB flash drive. It's the perfect companion for those moments when you want a quick dose of pleasure. Benefit number 5, it's incredibly versatile. A bullet vibe is a trusty sidekick ready to accompany you in almost all your sexual activities. Going solo, this toy is ready to please your clit. Having a sensual sesh with your partner, you can use it during foreplay. From teasing your erogenous zones to sending your body into an orgasmic peak, the possibilities of pleasure are endless. So it's time for a break. As you wait for our next lesson, here are some bullet vibrator recommendations from Lauvette. They're the premier provider of sexual wellness products here in the Philippines, aiming to break taboos and sexual stigma. These featured love toys are linked in the description box, so grab them while they're still in stock. If nothing from the list has tickled your fancy, it's alright. There are tons of bullet vibrators available in the market. You can check the shop link in the description and see the other vibes you can get from Lauvette. And well, would you look at that? Recess time is over. You will learn a lot in the next lesson, so pay attention. Lesson 3, how to use a bullet vibrator. For this lesson, I'll show you some tried and tested techniques when playing with a mini vibrator. Since this toy is designed primarily to stimulate the clitoris, these techniques will be focused on clitoral stimulation. First technique is what we call the rowdy rub. It's pretty much what people do with a bullet vibe. First, apply a few drops of water-based lube on the tip. Then, turn on the vibrator. Press the tip in your clitoral hood like this. Then start moving it up and down. Change the vibration modes if needed. Keep making this motion until you reach orgasm or if you're ready to switch the technique. The next technique is the sensual swirl. For this one, instead of moving up and down, we make a circular motion around and in the middle of your clitoris. We recommend starting with making circular motions around the clitoris to avoid overstimulation. Big circles, then slowly get smaller and more concentrated in the clitoris. Then going back to making those big circles around the clitoris. Keep doing this until you're ready to try another technique. The next technique is what we call the long stroke. This one teases your clit rather than stimulating it. That's why we recommend it at the start of your self-pleasure sesh. All you need to do is gently move the tip from the clitoris down to the vaginal opening, then back it up. Our fourth technique is called press and go. If you're busy and you want that sweet release as quickly as possible, keep the vibrating tip in your clitoris, then switch the vibration modes until you find the perfect intensity or pattern. Keep on doing it until you reach the big O. You can use these techniques to pleasure your nipples and other erogenous zones. These techniques would also work with a partner. Ask for their consent before using this vibrator. Mix and match these techniques to amplify your plays. Lesson number 4, tips when using a bullet vibrator. For our next lesson, I will share with you 3 tips to enhance your bullet vibe experience. This will keep your sexcapades fun and safe, so you better not skip this. Tip number 1, get a bullet vibrator from a shop you can trust. Remember that you are using bullet vibrators in your genitals. They're incredibly sensitive, so we do not recommend the cheapest ones you found online. Instead, look for reputable adult stores or online retailers with stellar reputations and rave reviews. Well-established stores ensure their vibes are made with non-porous and high-quality materials like silicone. This means less for bacterial infections and other mishaps. Tip number 2, use lube for a smoother groove. We cannot emphasize this enough, but using a bullet vibrator with lube is so much better than without it. Using a personal lubricant reduces friction between the vibrator and your genitals, minimizing discomfort and possible irritations. A small amount goes a long way, so don't be shy to apply to your bullet and your sweet spots for an incredibly orgasmic experience. However, if your vibe is made with silicone, please refrain from using silicone-based lubes as the toy reacts adversely when contact with this lube. Tip number 3, avoid inserting the bullet vibrator in your vagina or anus unless the manual says it's safe. With its cylindrical shape, it can be tempting to insert a bullet vibe in your vagina or anus. But remember that most bullet vibrators are designed specifically for external stimulations. They don't also come with a flared base, which means the risk of the device getting stuck inside you is much higher. If you need more clarifications about the proper usage, consult the product manual, ask customer support from the shop you got it from. Safety first, my darlings! Lesson 5, who would enjoy using the bullet vibrator? As for our last lesson today, let's talk about who will absolutely adore bullet vibrators. Of course, everyone can use this versatile vibe, but some people will benefit the most from this love toy. Number 1 is Vibrator Newbies. This love toy is a delightful introduction to people who haven't tried vibrators yet. It has the right intensity, doesn't have an intimidating design, and is versatile enough to be used in different sexual activities. Number 2, people who love clit stimulation. So here's the thing. Not every woman is crazy about the G-spot. Some simply like stimulating their clitoris and the bullet vibrator is good. Trust me, this toy delivers targeted vibrations that send delicious shivers up your spine. Number 3, couples who want to expand their sexual horizons. If you and your partner want extra spice to your bedroom place, look no further than the trusty Bullet Vibrator. It's lightweight, versatile, and perfect for tantalizing external stimulation. Number 4, travel junkies. If you love to go out and about, then a mini vibrator is a great toy in case you would like a quick and discreet way to get off. These beauties are compact and discreet and easily slip in your luggage or handbag without raising an eyebrow. Pleasure knows no bounds even on your exciting escapades. And we're done with Bullet Vibe 101. I hope you enjoyed diving into the delightful world of mini vibrators with me today. Feel free to comment below and I'll happily reply to all your questions and insights. Don't forget to hit that notif and subscribe button so you never miss out on our educational content. May good vibes come along your way. Class dismissed! Bye!